Welcome back to Audios and No Chill with another installment of our Mitch-Athon.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be really fun to say at the beginning of these.
Yep, Mitch-Athon.
The Mitch-Athon! We're back with Mitch. If that wasn't clear enough.
We don't know how to start this one.
No,
I don't think we'll ever get good at doing the intros for this.
we never will. We just kind of do them on the spot. And I think that's just funnier than
honestly.
having them planned out.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, cause I feel like obviously having a scripted intro would be nice, be a little more cohesive, but I find the inconsistency in the intros hilarious,
Yep.
personally. I personally find them very hilarious.
Yeah, honestly. I have somewhat of my root beer left. And
I am out of coffee.
Yeah.
We
And I
just
have
finished recording the
first one.
previous episode, because we do a couple of these back to back. So that's probably why we forget sometimes to mention the drinks that we have, because we do these back to back.
Probably. I also have a tray of Girl Scout cookies.
You do have a tray of Girl Scout cookies. Which ones?
The Adventurefuls, which
Ah.
are so good.
They are the...
They're like the Buckeye type ones.
Oh, these ones. Okay.
Yeah, they're like the brownie ones with the caramel inside and like a little bit of sea salt.
Okay.
They are delicious. If anyone can have the Adventurefuls, get them when the Girl Scouts come. And yes, support your local Girl Scout troop.
Yes.
I can say that because I have many a dealer.
You have many a dealer. Yes,
Many
you
a
do.
Girl Scout dealer. And the kids work really, really hard on doing
do.
them. I know a lot. I have a lot of friends who were Girl Scouts, and they work very, very hard for the things that they do.
Yeah.
So, definitely buy Girl Scouts if you can buy Girl Scouts.
It's Girl Scout season.
Hell yeah. Buy as many cookies as you physically can.
If you're only able to get 2, get the 2. If you're only able to get 1, get the 1.
Make sure that one is Adventurefuls.
No. Thin Mints.
Thin Mints. Okay, if you can get 2, get Thin Mints and Adventurefuls.
There you go.
There you go. Let's have a thing in the comments. Right, put in the comments. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Hell yeah.
In the
do that.
majority of our household, it's the Thin Mints. I personally like my Thin Mints when they're frozen, just because I like the cold mint.
Yeah.
But I'll also eat them like just straight out the box as soon as I bought them.
Right. I think my top 3 Girl Scout cookies would be Adventurefuls, Thin Mints, and the Toastiers, which was like that
the
cinnamon
Toasties,
toast.
yeah.
Yeah, those like cinnamon toast crunch type cookies that they came out with. I think last year.
I think they're new, yeah.
Yeah, they are new. I think they came out last year with the Adventurefuls,
Yeah.
and they are delicious. Also, the newest one they have this year is an online only. It is a like raspberry Thin Mint.
Oh, I can't have it. Damn.
Yeah, no, it's an online only, but it's basically like the sister to Thin Mints, but it's
Okay,
just
so
dark
it's a
chocolate and
raspberry version. Okay.
Yeah.
So instead of mint, it's raspberry. No, that makes sense. Okay.
Right, I heard it was good, but like I said, support local Girl Scout troop and get it online if you guys can have anything that is raspberry.
Nee. Alrighty.
Right,
Ready to get back to Mitch?
hell yeah.
Alright, let's go. I did hit play, yes. Hello?
Oh God!
There he is. Hi.
His snores are so cute.
They are.
I'd have to poke him though.
Poke the sleeping wolf.
I would have to poke him. Sorry, Cypher, I'm putting you on blast, but Cypher snores, but in a very cute way. Before I start getting yelled at, in a very cute way. But sometimes Cypher snores a little loud, so I will do what I do to my dad all the time, which is just poke them a little bit to get them to snore a little softer.
I, thankfully, have not had that done to me just yet.
I used to.
I'll have this one barge in when I'm, like, on the cusp of waking up and go, wake up, and I'm like, I am up.
Get up. That's normally how I am. And I used to snore horribly. I used to snore worse than everybody, but then I got my tonsils taken out.
Yeah, you did.
And that stopped that, thankfully.
I think I still have my tonsils.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Pretty sure I have them.
I mean, you get tonsil stones, so yeah, you do.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't get any of that, because I have no tonsils anymore. I have not since I was 6.
What do I need to do to get them removed?
Typically when... They don't normally just take out your tonsils and your...
Obviously,
so when
yeah.
you get your tonsils taken out, you get your tonsils and your adenoids taken out, which is like, the adenoids are this little thing, like, in the soft part of your palate.
The soft palate, okay.
Right up there, that's where they normally are. And, typically the only time they really take out your tonsils adenoids is if it's impeding you greatly. Like, for me, I'm already a very sickly person.
Victorian child.
Yeah, I used to get even more sick when I was younger, and it was because of my tonsils. To the point where I got scarlet fever.
Oh, jeez.
Try having strep throat basically every month, and then suddenly getting scarlet fever, and then the doctor just goes, yeah, you can't have these anymore.
Oh, jeez.
But, yeah, my dad had the same reaction. Actually, my dad panicked because when he was younger, like, that used to be a really, really... His medical history lesson. Scarlet fever used to be a very deadly...
Yeah, no.
So my dad was, rightfully freaked out because when he was younger...
Your child has scarlet fever. What do you mean they have scarlet fever?
Yeah, so when my dad was younger, like, that was a very huge problem when he was younger. So it freaked him out. But the doctor was like, oh, no, it's fine. We have antibiotics for it now.
Yeah.
So fine. The best tasting medicine I've ever tasted in my life. I've never tasted a medicine as good as that medicine.
You'll never taste another one.
Yeah. No, I've never had a good... That medicine tasted like icing.
Oh, damn.
Like, literally tasted like I just ate a spoonful of, like,
the thing
watered
that I
down
do.
icing.
You think the thing that I do, where I just have a stockpile of icing and I just take the tub and I eat it.
Yes. Yes. But, like,
yes.
and it was
fun
the best.
fact about me, I do that. I just eat icing straight out the tub. No cake, nothing. Just icing.
I mean, I do too, so it's okay. I eat seasoned salt.
You do eat seasoned salt, but that's just part of your nature.
Yes. Y'all didn't need all that. You're welcome.
You didn't need all that, but there you go.
You are snoring.
Oh, where's the line?
Come here, you little fucker. And I get my paws on you.
You are so fucking cute.
It's my favorite line.
That's too stinking cute. Oh my god.
When I give my paws on you.
That is so cute.
Just bapping a ball. When I give my paws on you. Also, this is the first time I've had ads, like, on the video.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Like, this entire time, no ads, and then bam.
Yeah, that was a little confusing.
An ad.
What?
I just imagine him waking up disheveled as fuck. Just like, what?
It's a hot where am I?
Extreme bedhead. The hair just sticking up all over the fucking place. I'm just like,
Hello?
Like me when I wake up, I just stare into the void for a few seconds. Trying to figure out what year it is. where I'm at.
No, but specifically during daylight savings when we all have that, like, internal panic of, oh god, it's dark outside. Did I sleep to the next day?
What time is it?
What time is it?
Oh. Oh. Hi. Shit. Oh. When did I fall asleep?
Sometime last
Are
night,
you
obviously.
sleeping in your office?
Oh, fuck. How loud was I, snoring?
I could hear you from outside the door. Not of your office, but the building.
The building.
I could hear you.
The building was shaking. I thought there was just an earthquake just condensed to our building and only our building.
In our building only. If we have anybody above us, I feel bad for them.
Their shit's gone. All our organization, done. Shit's everywhere now. You want to snore. Get your tonsils taken out too.
Snore so powerful it knocked over the filing cabinets.
Loud? Great. They probably think I'm just some lazy PI.
No, you're adorable.
Sleeping at my desk.
No, I just think you do the sleep.
Is that fresh coffee?
Yes.
You need to go sleep in a bed and drink this coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Drink the coffee.
Have I told you how much of a lifesaver you are? Well, then I need to fix that. I should be telling you at least 2 times a day how much of a lifesaver you are. Yeah, I was up, late. It was a late night. I picked up on a trail and I couldn't drop it. This missing persons case has got me up at all times of the night.
Then go the fuck back to sleep, Mitch.
He just said why he can't.
I know he said why he can't. I'm telling him to go the fuck back to sleep.
Go to bed.
Go to bed before I take the bat that's under my desk and make you go to sleep.
It didn't help that last night was the full moon. At least I got my buddy to help me out. Seeing a man walking around the city with a huge dog on a leash is a lot less concerning than seeing a huge dog running around wild. Sometimes I do wonder if staying in the city is the smartest idea for someone like me. Sure, the pay is great, and I never run out of work, but on full moons it's getting harder and harder to stay inside. And my buddy is not always around to take me on walks.
This is my dog, Fifi.
This is our dog, Fifi.
Say hi, Fifi.
Give them a paw, Fifi.
This is a big ass paw. Just.
Don't break their hand, Fifi.
Fucking paws as big as a person's head. It's literally Janie.
Oh my god, yeah.
Janie was the same way. That dog on hind legs was like 6'4".
Yeah.
Imagine how tall freaking Mitch is on his hind
Mitch is
legs.
definitely a Mally.
Yes. Mitch is probably like, I don't know, he probably is same height probably on his hind legs.
Definitely a Mally. Or a Tibetan Mastiff. have you seen these things? Have you seen these things? They're huge.
Customer of mine had two of them, two baby ones.
These
Like they
bitches
were
are
young ones.
huge. I'm sorry.
He's so fluffy.
Oh
I'm sorry,
my-
we're looking at we looked up dogs, and we just see the cutest motherfucker.
It's a Tibetan Mastiff, Siberian Husky crossbreed.
Please save that so Cypher can put it up. So we can
It
see
is
what the
just
hell we're
a
talking about.
husky. That is most definitely the size I envision Mitch being if he was like
We found
tinier.
We found him. Save that.
I'll save that for Cypher. Hold on.
There we go.
No context said that.
You'll see you have to see it in post edit. Don't worry about it.
Don't
You'll
worry.
see in a sec.
We will show you the exact
fine.
image.
Yeah, you'll see in a sec.
Why are they getting so close? That scent again. I just want to bury my nose in it.
Oh my god, why?
Another ad. But it's okay. That's great. Because I'm wearing vanilla this time. So I hope he likes vanilla.
Oh, dog hair? Right. Yeah, my buddy's dog stayed over last night. He must have started rolling around in my laundry. Yeah, like I said, he's just a big lapdog.
If your buddy's dog stayed over last night, when I first signed up for this job, you said he would occasionally mayhaps be in the office.
You owe me a dog, sir.
You owe me a dog.
You owe me. Produce the dog. Hey, give me the dog.
Bring the dog. We know you can't, but bring the dog.
One of my regulars dog sits for his neighbor, and he brings the dog in, and it's a cute little Frenchie.
Oh, the Frenchies.
Cute little baby butt. Just the most adorable. Very skittish though. So normally he only likes my regular, but he saw me, and now he has like serious like choices to make every time he comes over. He's like, but I want. He'll literally go back and forth between us. He's like, but I want to be here, but I want to go with you. Like,
Who do I pick?
I feel like I give the dog a crisis on accident every time he comes in. It's the regular that grew up with my mom.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
He is a goof. I just called myself a goof.
Yes.
You are one though, so it's okay.
It looks like they're going to get something. They seem a lot more comfortable around me now. They've even started to tease me back and make jokes.
I've been roasting your ass since day one.
Yeah, but this also just gave me a revelation with me and my own boss. I'm the employee that can quit back at him without repercussion.
Yes.
Nobody else can.
You've been taken in by the lizard man. I'm not even his employee, and I yell at him to come inside my job, and now he does.
He does, and sometimes he'll ask me about you. He's like, oh, they still working at the gas station?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, I saw them today because I happened to stop in and get a sandwich. And I was like, oh, good.
Yeah, I yelled at Pudding's boss. Because he would just come and get gas and not come inside. And I was like, how dare you? Come inside and say hi. And he was like, oh, okay, I guess I have to now. You can't just come to my job and not come in and say hi.
It's not allowed.
The month is almost up. And they don't look like they're going anywhere anytime soon.
No, because I want that steak dinner.
Which means I'll have to keep up my end of the deal.
Steak dinner. And seeing dog, but steak
I wonder
dinner.
how they'll react.
No. Not just the steak dinner. but the Witties.
Yeah, I do also want the Witties, but I can't eat the Witties. I can't actually consume the Witties.
Okay,
but I can consume a big ass steak.
And I was about to say, you were like, you can't eat the Witties.
You can eat the Witties, but not consume the Witties. I want to consume a steak bigger than my head. That's what I want to do. And a big ass lobster tail. I'm adding that as that added bonus to myself for surviving a whole month. I get an added bonus.
You know, surviving a whole month, not because of Mitch. We love Mitch, but dealing with the bitches that walk through that door.
I need an added bonus for not taking out the bat.
Yeah. The lobster tail is added in because we didn't take the bat out for some of these bitches.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hopefully they don't completely freak out.
No, we'll just pull white lady with aggressive dog. Puppy! We're blooping. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I know that letting people in on the secret can go one of two ways, but they seem so kind and so understanding. And for some strange reason, I just trust them. What have you got there, little lamb? Oh, a lint roller?
Yes, I carry one in my purse.
Thanks.
Bring your ass over
I didn't realize how much dog hair I had on me.
Bring your ass.
Let me roll you.
Yeah, I have one at home, but I was running late and I just didn't have time to run it over my clothes.
I found your ass asleep in the office.
Let me roll you.
Just shut up and let me roll you instead.
Are you sure? I mean, I have plenty at home. I can bring one in and leave it here.
But you don't have one now. That's the problem.
Okay, I mean, if you insist.
I do.
So, did anything happen while I was asleep?
Maybe.
Lopez called.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, that happened.
No. It's just that I found some more information last night, and I was going to go over it with her. God, I'll call her back later. She is probably busy right now. It's fine. What's this huge stack of paperwork right here?
Nothing.
Information? On what? The building? You went and looked for information on the building for me?
Maybe.
I like to research.
When did you do all of this?
Last night. Probably.
A few hours ago.
Today.
This is incredible.
Thank you.
Tax records, history of past owners.
Once again, I really like research. You don't understand. I like to look things up.
You do.
I will spend, you could ask what I spend hours. I will spend hours looking for something.
Listen, she finds one piece of information that seems like it could have more hiding behind it. She'll go looking for everything behind it, including the original source and everything from that to when she found what she found, even if that includes like 20 different segments of different people trying to explain the original thing.
Yes. I will find the original source.
Relevant news on the building? This is really impressive. Thank you. No, seriously. Thank you. This is a huge help. Yeah. Yeah, I want to find those missing people too.
This
Why?
podcast is sponsored by Rage.
No, it's not.
No, it's
We are
for
not.
legal reasons. That was a joke.
That was a literal joke.
But a Rage Shadow Legends ad just popped up.
Again, we have had nothing up until this point.
Yep, till now.
What is it about the coffee shop that led us to ads?
I have no clue.
What is it about the coffee shop?
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
We are not actually
We are not sponsored by anybody.
We're
We
not
are sponsored
by
by
anybody.
ourselves.
We're sponsored by ourselves. Cypher. These ads.
A smart mind and a big heart. Is this cutie ever going to stop surprising me?
Simp.
I am full of surprises.
I'll take a look at these. Thanks. Yeah, you should, get that.
Time to get to work.
And there they go. I can't believe they went out and got all of this information on their own. I really hope they didn't do this on their free time.
Probably did.
They are truly amazing.
Aw, thanks.
Alright, come on. Enough acting like an enamored puppy. Let's get to this. Hey, you busy? Well, you have been at it for the last 2 hours, with your nose glued to your desk. I was wondering if I could treat you to a coffee.
Coffee. Coffee. I heard that accent slip through. Coffee.
No, I know we have coffee here. I meant something a little more fancy than just a regular cup. And by something more fancy, I mean something with 5 shots of espresso for me to keep me awake and alive. And I was thinking you might want something more than just a regular coffee for yourself as well. There's a nice coffee shop about 10 minutes from here. We can get something, sit outside in the small park across the street, and just relax for a bit. Don't worry. I don't have any appointments today, and Lopez can wait a little longer. Come on. We need a little bit of a breather. And this'll help me think clearer when I get back. Alright. Get your coat then. It's a little chilly outside.
Yay, we going on a date. It's date time.
Oh, don't worry about me. I don't really get chilly. I run a little hotter than most.
As do you.
You have everything?
Yeah, we ready.
Awesome.
Okay, I have a higher body temp than most people do. I am a reptile.
You are a personal
a
space heater.
Possum dragon, apparently. Cause like I am just a movable space heater. So honestly, yeah, Mitch, I feel you. Same.
Oh my god, maybe you're secretly a werepossum.
I told you I am a werepossum. We used to come full circle.
You're 3 werepossums in a trench coat.
Yes.
Like I said, don't worry. I have the office phone set up so it goes to my cell,
Smart.
so we won't miss any calls. Oh, here, let me get the door for you.
Aw. Cute.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, no problem. So it's, just over this way. Yeah, just stick close to me. I am pretty big, so people give me a wide berth. Oh, you remember that from when we went to the taco truck? Yeah. Well then, little lamb. Just stick close to me and you won't get swept up in the current.
Yes, please, actually, because I
So
hate...
what I'm hearing is I
walking in the
just
city.
latch to your back and you walk.
I will be your backpack.
I am small enough to be a human backpack. Just keep walking. You won't lose me if I'm actually on you.
I hate walking in the city. I hate just being in the city, okay? We talked about this before. I don't like being in the city that much, honestly.
Especially with the city we have by us. You don't really want to walk in that.
I don't want to walk.
You don't want to walk in that.
So why did you really move to the city? I know you said it was for a change of scenery before, but I feel like there's more to that story.
There's a lot to it.
That look. They get that look sometimes whenever I bring up where they came from.
Gee, I wonder why.
It's like a mix between sadness and anger,
Gee, I wonder
but
why.
then washed over with regret. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Are you sure?
Just the small little bits and pieces coming together for you now, aren't they?
Yes. Alright, this is where we get in the talking point, and slightly less haha funny right there. See, this just kind of amplifies the finale for me.
Yeah. Just this small
What he
bits
said
and
right
pieces.
there. I don't want to talk about the finale because we're not there yet. We're not anywhere near the finale yet. So I don't want to get into it. But
Fair.
it's just like that, him saying that right there, just, I feel things.
Yeah.
I feel things for reasons. I feel things for reasons. That's all I can say. Because if I talk about it anymore, then we're gonna end up start talking about finale, and I don't want to do that.
Alright. There is definitely something in their tone. It's not like the brightness of their giggle, or the softness of their smile. It's also not the sharpness they have when they're putting someone in their place.
Simp.
That sounds like you had a tough time. I'm sorry to hear about your brother. How old was he when he passed? Oh, that's not that old. So then I'm guessing your parents relied on you a lot after that.
Yeah, you could say something like that. Like, see, my grievances are popping up.
You could say that.
My grievances are starting to show. And they're not actual grievances. I shouldn't say grievances. They're not grievances. See, this is a problem. Knowing what I know, this is a fucking problem. I've listened to all this before.
But re-listening to it.
Yeah, we're re-listening to this because I have listened to everything of City Wolf and the Country Lamb. So I guess I can give a lot more and more in-depth things about this series in particular because of that. So that's why I'm kind of like, this is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much I want to talk about with this segment, but I technically can't.
Just in case, we have viewers who haven't seen the series yet, so it's real hard. Like, when you sit here, having already listened to the series, and you're re-listening to it, and you're catching the points that were mentioned in the finale, so all you want to do is sit and talk, but then you sit back and go, okay, there could be people who watch this and have not seen this series and then basically get the ending spoiled for them like 3 episodes in.
Right. So like I don't want to talk about it, but it's like what he I can't.
Start your thought and I will try and help you process it in a way that doesn't exactly spoil it.
It's just what he's saying in this section is kind of where I'm getting at.
Okay.
And it's doesn't match. Let's put it that way. How he's talking right now does not particularly, at least for me personally, let me say that, emphasize that right here. For me personally, and how I interpret it between this and the finale, what Mitch is saying right here does not match to me.
No, that's fair.
And the things that happen later on and things that happen in the finale, they do not match to me. And that's why I said my grievances are popping up. It's because I have feelings towards the finale. Not bad feelings, not bad. Or anything like that, but I do have feelings towards it. But definitely not in any like sort of bad way.
Definitely not in a negative light.
Yeah,
no.
not in a negative way. I just Mitch. Mitch, buddy. Please.
We love you.
Please. That's all I'm gonna say. We need to keep going because if not, I'm gonna end up talking about it.
Who would have thought that under that brilliant smile was someone that had to deal with so much pain so early in their life? They hold themselves in such a way that you wouldn't realize the scars they carried. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover. So you came to the city to try to have...
Oh, you little bitch. I can't. I couldn't keep it in. You little bitch. Fucker. No one's gonna understand why I feel that way. Eris is gonna beat my ass. I'm gonna get my ass kicked for this fucking episode. Eris is gonna come into my room in the middle of the fucking night and fuck me up. That whole segment. Ooh. It's happening. It is happening. Excuse me. I'm fired up already.
We're not even there yet.
We're not even there yet. We are halfway through this fucking episode, and I've already started. Ooh. Oh, I should timestamp this fucking segment right here. Because Mitch, me and you are going to have some words later on. Just saying. Me or you are going to have some choice words with each other later on. I should timestamp this shit so I can come back to it. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I apologize, everyone. But for this finale...
Poison is documenting for her points. So to put simply how we plan to do the finale, we are going to obviously have the reaction episode, but we're also going to have finally one of our talking point episodes. So there wouldn't be like any audio reaction. That would just be us sitting here going over the points that we probably didn't say in the audio, referring back to points that were said in the audio.
Yeah, just
because there's going to be a lot that happens in that one, and if we do the audio with the talking points,
we'd be here forever.
We would be here for quite some time.
Ever. Cypher would kill us.
Cypher would most definitely
But
kill
that's
us.
definitely probably going to be the first, like, talking, like, actually just discussion episode we do, because there's just so much that happens.
There's a lot that happens.
Yeah, there's so much that happens in that finale that it can't just be just the audio
and
reaction
the talking
and
point.
the talking point. It's going to have to be
two separate
things, so I can get my full thought process out. I think.
Yeah.
Just for my sanity alone, too, there was going to have to be two separate things.
Which is fair. Like, there's a lot. We've sat here. We're now 3 episodes in to this re-listen. And again, with knowing what we know, there's a lot.
I have feelings for the couple people in this series.
A couple characters in specifics.
There's a couple characters that I have opinions. I have a few opinions.
Got a few choice words.
Again, not in a bad way. I promise. I want to emphasize that, not in a bad way. The choices y'all are making. What the fuck is happening? The choices you say, the things you decide that you want to say right now, I question. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Have your own life then? No. I don't think that's selfish of you. You gave a lot of your childhood to your parents and their farm. Taking jobs after school to help pay the bills. It doesn't sound like you're running away to me. It just sounds like you're trying to find yourself. Were they mad at you for leaving?
I
can't. Sometimes I wonder if disappointed is just a less harsh way of saying mad.
Yes.
Even if they wanted you to run the farm, it's your life. You have every right to go out and live it however you want. I'm sure in time they'll come to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with all of that.
Look. I don't know how I feel about this entire segment that we are going through right now. I don't know how I feel about it. Granted, understandable. Without talking about the finale in depth, I understand, given the circumstance of Lamb, that it's not the most easiest thing
to really talk about, yeah.
Okay. But the point still stands, and what you're saying right now still counts. Let me put it that way. What he says right now in this should still count.
No, I mean it. I shouldn't have pried. It's just the PI in me wanting to know more.
I see you.
I'm staring Cypher down. Cypher staring me down from inside their room at the length of time that we have. But no, I'm staring Pudding just down right now because I'm like, what the fuck?
I see you out the corner of my eye. Just slowly winking. I see you.
I wish to scream.
No, I didn't go snooping into your life when I hired you. What kind of person do you take me for?
A PI.
Okay, that's fair.
Listen. Listen. My boss. I love this man to bits. I very much am like the work daughter for this man. But he also has like another job that's actually his main job. Where I work for him is like his secondary. It's not his main concern. It's not his big money bringer for him. His main job is. And so with his main job, it's like, how do we talk about this? I'm like trying to word it in a way that doesn't say a whole lot while giving out a lot.
He got big boy government job of sorts.
He got big boy government job of sorts. And so like
part of his big boy government job is that he does background stuff.
He does background stuff. So like, when Cypher worked with me for a little while, this man's whole ass had to talk to Cypher and be like, hey, I can't find your shit anywhere.
You are off the grid. Without being off the grid.
Yeah, so like he makes sure that he's hiring people who he can trust, because like we handle money along with, dealing with customers as well as food service. So it's like, obviously, all right, that makes sense. He's trusting us with his business while he does his main job. So he wants to make sure he's hiring people that are trustworthy enough to leave the store alone with. And so, like, when Mitch was just like, oh, I didn't go snooping into your history. Who do you take me for? My brain just went, if my boss didn't do research on his employees, at least like the basics, and if that led him down a deeper rabbit hole, then it led him down a deeper rabbit hole. Some of the people that I could have worked with terrify me.
Right.
So again, like, nothing against Mitch. Like, this man's is a simp. Something about Lamb just drew him to it and said, I'm not gonna go digging. So we'll let Mitch do what Mitch do.
Right. Your boss looked into me. You see that I'm wanted in 17 states and I'm not allowed in Bulgaria.
I've had a few people actually come to me and ask why, and I had to explain to them, it's an inside joke. Poison and I are, like, Poison is not actually wanted in 17 states and Bulgaria. It's a joke. Because we had someone come to me. I had someone come to me and go, so why are y'all wanted? And I had to explain to them, we aren't actually wanted. It's a joke.
I think it was Mueller that asked.
It was Mueller,
why I wasn't allowed in Bulgaria.
Specifically about Bulgaria. Like, why aren't y'all allowed in Bulgaria? It's a joke. We are allowed there. It's a joke.
I promise I'm allowed.
We promise we're allowed. It was a joke.
But for fun time purposes, I am not allowed in Bulgaria, and I wanted in 17 different states. So, Mitch, you probably should have done that background check, just saying.
Probably should have done that background check, yeah.
And I'll make it 18!
It is my profession after all, but the only background check that I did was the normal one. Make sure I wasn't hiring a felon.
And again, with knowing what we know with the finale, there's not much we can really say on this.
Anyway.
Me? There's not much to tell about me. My parents passed away when I was in my last year of high school. Drunk driver. Yeah, we used to live out in the country, and people going to the local bar, getting drunk, that was pretty much a regular occurrence.
Sounds like being in the country.
Yeah.
Can't even lie.
So it was just my brothers and me after that. Yeah, I've got 2 brothers. An older one and a younger one. And both pains in my ass on the full moon.
Most definitely.
Most definitely
I'm
pains in your
punting your younger brother.
ass. We haven't even met him yet.
I know, but given what I know now, I'm punting that little fucker. He's getting shot to the fucking moon. Guarantee it.
It's the first one you're kicking.
Yes, and everyone will find out why later. But for now, just know that fucker's getting punted. It is on site immediately.
They still live back home. I had a scholarship to one of the schools here in the city,
Smart boy.
and they didn't want me to give that up. So, I just went to school here and then stayed. They think I'm crazy for living in the city. Oh, just because of the amount of people. And it's crowded. And the craziness of the lifestyle. Also, because I am a werewolf and living in the city is not the smartest idea in the world. Us werewolves are meant to be in the country, Mitch, not the city.
That Brian.
Yes. I'm going to strangle every single YouTube ad I see tonight. Because again, what about this episode? Out of all the ones we've done, why this one did you drop the ads on me?
I don't know.
I am so confused.
If I had a nickel for every time Brian threw that one in my face, I could buy a new Tesla. I miss them from time to time. They were my best friends growing up. Not just my brothers. We did everything together. Tried out for football together, played together. We even had the same job.
Was Jax the football?
You really want to punt him?
Yes.
Are you gonna punt him football style to the moon?
I want to punt that tiny ass dog like a fucking football, yes.
I think we've run out of tiny dog breeds.
I can't even remember what I said Jax. Either way, he's getting
I
fucking...
don't think we dubbed
He's
Jax.
going to the moon.
I don't think we dubbed Jax one.
I can't remember. I'll figure it out, though.
We need to start making a list of all the small dog breeds we've assigned
Yes.
people.
The point is...
Every single dog breed we've given these characters.
Yes. The point is, when you and Brian were trying out for football, did you use Jax as the football? Did he try it as the football?
Did he make it as the football?
Did he make it?
And if not, was he then made the water boy?
I like him, I promise. Kinda.
Listen.
But I will 100% say, the second I first met Jax, it was on site immediately. like immediately. I was ready to fight him.
The bullying shifted from Mitch slightly to Brian, and then to Jax.
Just immediately, and it stayed. It stayed immediately.
Oh, poor Jax is just gonna get bullied
They
worse.
wanted us to get along, and I was like, fuck that. Every day, for as long as I'm in this fucking house, it will be on site. He will never know peace until I leave. Never. Yes, I'm talking about things that happen in future episodes. It's fine. I want to talk about it right now. It is on site immediately. He will never know peace again.
Technically, what you're saying isn't spoiling anything.
That boy will never know peace. I will invade his dreams.
Job after school. The three amigos. Yeah, they come out to visit occasionally. And when I have the time, I go see them on the big holidays. Maybe you'll meet them one day. Oh, trust me. I think you'll like them.
Yeah.
Brian, the older one, he's just a big softy. And Jax, he can be a bit gruff, but I think you'll make him melt. You make me melt. By the way, how is apartment hunting going?
Shitty. Finding
I know you mentioned the last time that you started looking for your own place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's not
The city
going
is
well.
expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Everything's expensive.
Is there a reason you don't want to stay with your friend anymore?
Couple reasons.
Ha 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 ha. Boyfriend troubles? Let me guess. You don't like him.
No.
Despise the bitch.
It wasn't that hard to figure out.
Oh, really?
What gave you that idea?
Listen, I know this may be a little forward, but
No?
I have an extra room that I was thinking about renting out.
Yes.
Really, my landlord had to increase the rent this year, and I really don't want to move. I love my apartment, and I love where I live. So, I was thinking about getting a roommate.
You don't
And
have to
honestly, I would rather it be you than some rando that I don't know.
I have already moved my stuff in. As we are talking right this very instant, my shit is moved in. I live there now.
I am here now.
I've immediately moved in. Immediately. I don't know why that's the word of the day today, but apparently it is.
Today's word is immediately.
I have candles and shit there. I got everything.
You got your crystal shelf?
Yeah, all my crystals are there. I got my cross-stitch supplies and shit. I bought a rocking chair to put in the living room so I could stitch in the living room. All my plushies are there. If my plushies are there, then yeah, I live there. Most definitely.
Yep.
I promise I'm a good roommate. I clean up after myself, I cook, I don't hog the bathroom for hours on end.
I am baby Shamu, though. I am baby Shamu, though. Our water bill will run up. I apologize. I will pay the bigger majority of it.
Yeah.
But I won't stop the long showers. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's a good point. You could be the one to do that. But I don't think you are.
To run up the water bill? I will run up the water
Listen, I see how clean you keep the office. I have a funny feeling you're the same way at home.
bill. Yeah. I do with what I have.
Oh my god.
Listen, you don't have to give me an answer today. Get back to me in a week and we can discuss it more.
Did you not hear me? My stuff is already there. The answer was already yes. My shit's there already.
What do you mean, give you a week?
Yeah, it's alright. No, the answer is yes. Yes, now. Right now. Yes.
Sound good? All right. And here we are. Wait, let me get the door for you. Yeah, no problem. No, I got this one. I'll let you get the next one. How about that? Think of this as a thank you for doing all that extra work.
If you bought tacos from the food truck last time, then technically speaking, it is my turn. If you bought the tacos, it is my turn to buy stuff.
Never argue with us about who pays for what.
Listen,
it's a battle.
The poison wants a onesie from me, a whale shark kigurumi. Okay, we've argued about this for about
Years.
2 years going on 3 now. She wants to pay me for it. I've told her no. Okay? I relinquished and I was like, alright, you can get the materials for it, but I'm still not letting you pay me for it. She went, okay. However, she then went on to buy me a few couple things. So now, that has essentially deduced her back to almost nothing going towards this onesie of hers. So she's right back where she started, technically, in the terms of quote-unquote paying me for this.
I'll find another way. I gave up on this one on Friday, especially since I'm buying all 3 of us a game on Friday.
Like,
I've relinquished on that one, but I'll figure out another way. It's fine.
it's the same thing with, like, Cypher. When we ask Cypher to do art, Cypher doesn't ask us, like, to pay them. They'll ask us to, like, get them food or something. Because also sometimes Cypher won't let us pay them. So it's a whole thing between the 3 of us. Nobody's gonna win an argument on who's paying for what. The first person to get to is the one who paid for it. Simple as that.
I've never fought so hard to pay for a bill in my fucking life until I started dating Cypher. I fight for my life to pay a bill.
And then there's sometimes where I just put my foot down and I'm going, I pay for it. Give, like, if we're like a restaurant, give the waiter my card. I've already paid for it. Bam. Get what you want.
Exactly. Like, it's rough. It's rough.
Go ahead and order. Should have known they would go for something sweet. Just like their personality.
You're a bitch, Mitch.
Yeah, and I'll have a large dark roast. Black, no room for milk or sugar.
You demon? The
Here.
hell?
Keep the change for the tip jar.
Jesus Christ. Hello, Satan.
No, you think that's bad? Dade also likes his coffee black, but, like, I'm kind of tempted to try it.
No.
Honestly. Like, I've done it, like, once, but that was, like, also with my dad's coffee, and the coffee that he gets isn't that good. So, like, I want to try it with the good coffee.
I am part fly. No cream or sugar does not work for me. I do not put sugar in my coffee anymore. I used to when I was younger, but now I don't. Now I just put creamer. But
Because you get the sweeter coffees anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
So there's no point in adding sugar to it because you get the sweeter
right.
ones.
I understand.
The sugar's already there.
Right. I understand that the whole point of coffee is that it tastes like coffee, but sometimes I don't want my coffee to taste like coffee. I want coffee to just taste like sugar.
You're a fruit fly.
Exactly.
Yeah, no problem. Come on, we can wait over here. Well, at least we didn't have to wait too long. Seems like we came in during a slow time. Sometimes I have to wait forever to even just put my order in. It's a cute little shop. I found it one day when I was just trying to clear my head, and now it's become my go-to place.
That's adorable.
Oh, come on. There's a bench we can sit at right over there.
Oh my goodness, a bench? Are we gonna hold hands on the bench?
Here, just grab my hand and follow right behind me.
Hey,
This
we're
is
holding
a
hands.
pretty
We're
busy
holding
intersection.
We're hand holding before marriage.
Their hand is so small and soft in mine.
I have long, spindly fingers. My hands are not small. I have long, long fingers.
My hand is just slightly length, finger wise. They're smaller than Poison slightly, but I have a fatter palm. So both of our hands are not small.
I have skeleton fingers. My hands look scary.
If y'all ever needed a hand reference for drawing, we can give you Poisons.
Yeah, pretty much. But, that's why I got pretty shit all over my hands, so they don't look as terrifying.
Your hands are beautiful. They fit in mine.
Yes.
Fine. I don't think I ever want to let it go.
Don't. Then don't.
Okay, now keep up. And there we go. Yeah, I told you it was pretty busy. You didn't get bumped into too much, did you?
No.
I
Good.
became a ping pong ball.
The bench is right over here.
Or skee ball.
And it's free. Guess we just keep getting lucky today, huh? Well then, after you. And there goes their hand. Out of mine. Maybe next time I'll get to hold it a little longer.
If I could keep count of how many ads there have been, every single one has just knocked a bit of my sanity away.
Cypher, do an ad count.
My sanity is just slowly dwindling with every ad.
We got 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes. It'll be right.
It's cool, right? You don't feel like you're in the city anymore, do you?
Nature.
Central Park?
Yeah, the park is one of my favorite places. It's like you enter a dome and the loudness of the city just fades away.
It's still loud.
The birds chirp and it's just peaceful.
Nope. No, it's not. It's the loudest fuck. I still hear the car horns
We still
blaring.
we still
Unless
hear the
birds
cars.
sound like cars now. Which
prob-
would be horrifying.
Okay, if we had loose parrots, yes, they could sound like cars.
Terrifying.
Maybe we should make this a weekly thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Once a week, just grab a coffee and come here. Clear our heads for a bit.
Coffee date. Coffee date.
Yeah. Sitting at a desk all day is not great for you. Sometimes you just need to get out and walk, get some fresh air. Okay, I get it. It's not fresh country air, but it's not stuffy office air either.
God damn it.
Okay, hold on.
Ugh.
Oh crap, it's Lopez. Sorry, yeah, I have to get this.
Ah!
Hey, Lopez. Yeah, sorry. They told me you called, but I was, going over some stuff. Like what the inside of my eyelids look like.
I thought something
What is it?
else. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Bad possum.
Nah, that's you with Connor.
How?
Where your brain was going.
Yes.
That's
but
you
also,
with Connor.
Where were we at? 26, 34?
24.
24? Alright.
The very
We
end.
almost made it.
Almost did, yeah.
We almost fucking did. Without talking about this man a single time.
No, he's now a staple of every single audio. He has to come up even if he's not involved.
Yep. Oh my god.
Much like the Witties, Connor comes up.
Yes.
Another one. Win. Yeah. I can get there in 10. Hey, do you mind if I bring them with me? Yeah, it might be good experience for them. You won't get into too much trouble, will you?
Nah.
Okay. See you in a few. There was another kidnapping.
I could hear.
Yeah. Lopez wants me to come to the crime scene. I want you to come with me.
Learning experience.
Yeah, I am sure. There may be something you pick up on that I miss.
Fair.
You ready to go?
I mean, not really.
Whoa. Don't choke on your coffee. You know you could have drank that in the cab, right?
No, drink it now.
I can't chug, so I would be drinking it in the cab.
All right. Let's go.
We made it through that without imploding. Oh, it's only an hour and 12 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not bad. Cypher will be alright. Sorry, Cypher. This is going to be a long one.
This is going to be a long one. Oh, the longest Mitch one currently, anyway.
Our bad.
Our bad. We had quite a few tangents to go on there.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Welcome to what it looks like when we start having talking points in audios. They'll be far and few between, but with the next few, I feel like they might come back.
Possibly.
So
I can't
expect
remember.
to see potentially a few of these like longer Mitch episodes. Especially once, we start getting into the big bad story part of this.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a few more episodes before that. But yeah. That's another Mitch episode.
Yay!
We will catch you guys in the next one. Which, of course, for Mitch-Athon will be another Mitch.
Who else is it gonna be?
Well, exactly. It's Mitch-Athon.
For Mitch-Athon, we're gonna have fucking Chester.
We're just gonna slide in Chester. Hey, look. Chester and a Mitch-Athon.
Our boy's here.
Our boy. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. With our tangents that we went on.
Oh my god. It got bad. I think that was a snippet of what's going to happen later on. Oh god.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, probably.
It'll be fine.
Maybe.
It will be fine.
That's ominous.
I have to say it because you won't.
Fair enough.
It'll be fine. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Tune in next time with your preferred liquid of choice, whether that be coffee, hot or cold. Same thing with tea of either the hot or cold variant, hot chocolate, soda, or alcohol. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!